What if I told you that the things women secretly value more than money are not what you think? Forget luxury cars and fancy vacations. What if the real key to attraction lies in something deeper, something that most men overlook? Now let's dive into it. We all know society places a huge value on material wealth. Flashy cars, big houses, expensive vacations. But what if I told you that women secretly value something far more than any of these? Today, we are uncovering 6 qualities that many women value far more than money, and we're going to explore them through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy that's all about emotional wisdom, inner strength, and clarity. These aren't just surface-level traits. They go straight to the heart of what truly attracts. The first is emotional presence. In a world where distractions are endless and everyone seems to be looking at their phones or lost in thought, a man who is fully present, who listens attentively without judgment, is a rare breed. When a man is emotionally present, when he gives his full attention without the distraction of technology or his own thoughts, it makes a woman feel seen and safe. And trust me, that's something money simply cannot buy. This type of quiet strength is magnetic. It's the groundedness in a chaotic world, the calm gaze that shows true emotional intelligence. It's a presence that women often crave, even if they don't admit it out loud. But there's more. Let's talk about self-control. Not the kind that's about rigid denial or being emotionless, but the kind that's about having the power to choose your response. Think about it. How often do we react impulsively out of jealousy, anger, or frustration? Stoicism teaches us that true power lies in our ability to control our reactions. A man who doesn't get easily jealous, who can resist temptation, who remains calm and collected no matter what life throws his way. That's the man women admire. Even if they don't say it, it shows in the way they look at him. This kind of self-mastery, it speaks volumes. It's a kind of strength that no 6-figure salary can compare to. A man who has control over himself is much more attractive than any paycheck. And that kind of self-discipline makes him incredibly powerful in the eyes of women. Now on to purpose. This is the kind of man who wakes up every day with a clear sense of direction. A man who's working towards something bigger than himself. He's not chasing approval or trying to impress others. Instead, he's focused on building something meaningful, on chasing his dream, and on standing for something larger than himself. Women are magnetically drawn to men who live with purpose. It's not about the man who is aimlessly drifting through life, but the one who wakes up every day with a mission. Stoicism teaches us to focus only on what we can control and to live with intention. A man who has that purpose-driven energy, he's unstoppable. And trust me, women notice. They want to be with someone who is living with intention, not someone who's just trying to impress people with temporary things. Speaking of staying true to yourself, integrity is crucial. In a world where so many people change sides depending on what's convenient, being a man who sticks to his word is incredibly rare. When you say something, you mean it. You don't ghost, you don't lie, and you certainly don't pretend to be something you're not. A man of integrity is a man who earns trust, and trust isn't something that can be bought. It's something you have to earn, and the more you earn, the more respect and affection you naturally attract. Women see through the fake and shallow, and they are naturally drawn to the man who is consistent, honest, and real. That type of man doesn't need to impress anyone with wealth. He impresses through his genuine character, and that's the kind of integrity that stands the test of time. But perhaps the most powerful yet underrated trait is stillness, that inner peace and confidence that doesn't need to prove anything. Stoics are never chaotic or loud. They don't have to dominate a room or make a scene. Instead, they have that quiet confidence that's deeply attractive. Women feel that stillness, that calm energy. It's like a gravitational pull. It's not about being charming or trying to impress. It's about walking in stillness and letting your presence speak for itself. A man who is at peace with himself, who doesn't need to shout to be heard, naturally draws people in. It's a rare kind of power, one that comes from within and doesn't need external validation, and it's incredibly attractive. Lastly, let's talk about loyalty, not just in a romantic sense, but loyalty in your commitments and values. In a world that's increasingly full of disposable relationships and people who bail when things get tough, a man who is steadfast, who stays loyal even when it's inconvenient, is priceless. This is the man who will stand by you when others walk away, who will remain steady during the storms of life. Loyalty builds emotional safety, and let's be honest, that's more attractive than any luxury lifestyle. A man who is loyal to his principles, to his loved ones, and to his word will earn the respect and affection that money can't buy. So, what did we learn today? Women secretly value emotional presence, self-control, purpose, integrity, stillness, and loyalty far more than material wealth. And notice something? All of these qualities are internal. Stoicism teaches us that true wealth isn't about what you have. It's about who you are. The best part? When you embrace these values, you don't need $1 million bank account to attract success, respect, and love. You just need to work on yourself. It's about self-work, reflection, and daily practice. The more you embody these traits, the more everything else, including success and happiness, naturally follows. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments which of these 6 traits you think matters most, or share your own experiences with how one of these traits has transformed your relationships. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on Stoicism, self-mastery, and becoming the best version of yourself. Thanks for watching, and remember, true strength begins within.